What y'all know about that Nirvana? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Happy Monday. Cannon Hotel back at it again with another one. Y'all know nothing about that Nirvana. Don't know what it means. R.I.P. Kurt Cobain. Yo, I'm telling y'all, yo, Nirvana was a vibe, yo. Straight up. That's that Seattle grunge. Anyway, guys, happy Monday, happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. Cannon Hotel back at it again with another one. Man, December 30th, y'all. December 30th. We almost to 2025, man. We almost to 2025. So happy right now. New year coming up. Made it to see another year, 2025. Question is it going to be another, is it going to be New Year, New You? Is it going to be New Year, New You? That's the question. You know what I mean? I got my car fixed. This thing moved now, boy. This thing be moving. I thought it was a wastegate problem with one of the turbo components. I thought it was a wastegate issue. It wasn't even a wastegate issue. So went and got my oil changed. My homeboy, shout out my man Mark. My homeboy changed my oil yesterday, and then at one point he was troubleshooting the turbo issue. And what up, Pro? What's up, Daisy girl? But he was troubleshooting the turbo issue a while ago, and I was like, I got a warranty on it. I just never got it back to the shop. So yesterday I was like, yo, I still gotta put this shit in the shop for the turbo, yo. He was like, you ain't did that yet? I said, nah. I said, so I told I was like, but I want to know what the code is. I want to see if I can't figure it out, right? So he said, yo, I got this new scanner. Let's check this shit out. So I'm like, all right, cool. He threw it on the scanner, so he pulled up a code. He pulled up the code that we ain't seen before. So we look it up. I was like, bypass control. Ain't that the blow off valve? He's like, yeah. I was like, but it's the blow off valve not electronic. He's like, yeah. So he says, gotta be the wastegate. So we looking under the hood, and then we see that the blow off valve is hooked to a solenoid. So even though the blow off valve wasn't electronic, the solenoid is. So then he tests the resistance on the solenoid. That shit was at like 400. I'm like, God damn. I was like, yo, that's the problem right there. The solenoid's the problem. That shit ain't supposed to be reading no 400 resistance. I said, it's keeping the blow valve stuck open. That's why I sound like a goddamn vacuum cleaner. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna order a new solenoid. It's like $40. I'll order a new solenoid. So it's better than going to using my extended warranty, because the extended warranty would have charged me like $125 for them to give me a $40 piece. So I'm like, all right. So then I'm doing some more research. And there are videos on how to bypass the solenoid. They like, not only they take the solenoid out of your car boosts better without the solenoid. So I'm like, I got a tune on this bitch, and it's already moving when it's good. So I want to see how much better the boost is with the solenoid out of the picture, and it just going straight from the manifold. And boy, oh boy, it made a hell of a difference. This shit be moving. So I was fucking around with it yesterday. I got on the highway, and I hit that bitch. That bitch hit 15 pounds of boost, and I was out of there. I think I hit like 140 quick. What's up, Montoya? I had to bring it back down. I was like, good thing I got some new tires on this bitch. I hit 140 with no issues. no issues. I'm like, all right, let me slow it back down. This shit about to get me in trouble again. You know what I mean? At least the boost problem, I wasn't putting my foot in it that much. You know, now that the boost fixed and this bitch moving, it was moving with the leak. But now it ain't no leak no more. We good. We good. But the warranty about what, I got like 5,000 miles left on the extended. What's up, everybody? Oh, there we go. Let's bring this down a little bit. Boom. I'm about to start doing some more work to this car. I'm probably going. I want to make. I don't know. So they saying this has an Evo 10 motor in it. So it's got the same motor as the Evo 10. So I'm like, all right, if that's the case, how much horsepower can I make on the stock engine without having to go into the internals and stuff like that, right? So I think safely I can put 450 horses to the wheels. Something like, no, is it 450? Yeah, I think they said 450. Well, maybe no. I think they said I can safely, I can safely put 500 on the engine, about 450 to the wheels, and the torque on this bitch though will be like around close to like 460 in torque. So this bitch should be moving once I get this thing all nice and tuned up. So once I'm gonna get I think the next thing I'm gonna get, I want to get a bigger turbo, but I'm gonna chill on that for right now. Turbos be expensive. They want like $2,000 for like a good turbo. Unless I take one off a truck. Like it just sounds so good without having that guy there going. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't even know if y'all can hear it, but I'm gonna put a new downpipe on here because right now I'm just doing 3-inch exhaust from the converter. So I'm gonna do a downpipe, high flow cat. That should free up a bunch of horsepower. I already got a tune on it. The tune will adjust for the downpipe and stuff. So I'm gonna get a downpipe. I may get a bigger manifold, a bigger intake manifold to put on here. And then a meth kit. Not the meth y'all thinking about, goddamn it. It's a kit that keeps it helps keep the engine cooler. Sprays into the intercooler. And I'll probably put a bigger intercooler on here. That should get me close to where I want to be without having to mess with the internals of the car. So, like I said, 450 to the wheels. I'm going to make this nice. And then after that, we're going to go cosmetic. Now, I'm not going to go full ricer. All right, I'm not going full ricer, okay? I'm probably put a nice set of Eibach lowering springs on here. You know, back in the day, 'cause I'm 40, Eibach was the shit. You put a pair of Eibach lowering springs, lower a little bit, right? I probably could stand to drop an inch. And then you had really good handling with the car. What up, Steph? You had really good handling with the car. I'll probably do that. Another set of rims, something dope, something sporty. I ain't looking for no chrome. I ain't looking for no 20s. Right? I think I got 18s on here. I'm gonna keep 18s on this bitch. I just want like a nice wide stance on the car. I don't know if I'm gonna put a wing on it. Like not like I said, not a beaner. Like I ain't going full beaner, okay? But like a really functional wing on the back or something. I'm gonna make this shit look dope. I'm gonna make the car look slick. You know what I mean? But tasteful. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be Fast and the Furious circa 2003. I'm trying to, I want to be nice. I want it to look nice. You know what I mean? Anyway. So, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. Wednesday is officially 2025, January 1st, 2025. What do you guys have in store for the new year? Do you guys have New Year's resolutions? Do you believe in New Year's resolutions? Do you participate in those New Year's resolution things, those vision boards and all that other shit? You know what I mean? Are you one of the people that go to the gym for a month and then next thing you know is out the window? You know? What is it? You know what I mean? Now look, I don't knock nobody for doing New Year's resolutions, right? I don't. Like, cause I used to do New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. It's all in good faith. You plan on doing something to better your life. Like, okay, this year I'm gonna start eating better. I'm gonna stop eating this shit. I'm not gonna eat 3 McRibs a day. I may or may not have done that. Or I'm gonna start going to church more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start going to church more. Or this year I'm gonna get money. That should be everybody's New Year's resolution: is to get more money, be more financially or fiscally responsible, to be more financially comfortable. Hopefully under this Donnie T regime, hopefully under the Donnie T administration, he make it easier for us to get this bread out here in these streets, right? There's money to be made, okay? My man Goldstein told us that shit. You know what I mean? There's money out here, okay? It ain't no shortage on money, and ain't no shortage on hustles. You just gotta go ahead and get you a hustle. You know what I mean? Go get this money. Like me, I want to buy some land this year, right? So would you call it a resolution? Maybe, maybe. You know, but that's what I want to do. I want to buy some land this year. I want to buy June, maybe by the time the tax sales come around. What up, Jay? Over there in Oklahoma with Jay at, maybe I buy a property, right? And fix it up and flip it. Or maybe I buy some land out there and put, like, I don't know, a tiny house on it. Some place where I can hop a plane and go and be in the woods and hunt and all that other shit and chill out. I don't know. But I do want some land or a property. I want to, maybe I buy a block in Oklahoma and flip them. You know what I mean? We'll see. We gonna see. You know, but that's gonna take hustle and that's gonna take work. No matter whether you believe in New Year's resolutions and all of the vision boards, all of that other stuff, all of that stuff don't mean shit if you ain't got no hustle about you. I'm gonna say that one more time. Yeah, I gotta find a block you don't own already. But all of that shit don't mean nothing if you ain't got no hustle about you, people. If you don't got no hustle about you, then all they are is just talk. It's just talk, yo. You know what I mean? It's just talk. Like me, I'm about to get on my grind. I love doing this show. I love doing my show on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know what I mean? But this hustle gonna happen. Y'all might end up seeing maybe maybe I do 2 shows a week. Maybe I do Monday and I do Thursday, the after party, and then the rest you're gonna get is probably some videos, some clips, some rants like I used to do back when I first started. You know, do those on the go while I'm going to get this bread. You know what I mean? Another thing I want to do is spend more time with the family. You know what I mean? Go when I spend more time with my family, like more vacationing or more activities. I guess I'll say. Like for example, we just came back from Deep Creek, Maryland. We had a blast. I want to do more shit like that. When I was coming up, we ain't do a whole lot of like traveling. I don't. I may have been when I was a kid. I might have been on 2 vacations in my entire life. I might have been on 2 vacations in my entire life. You know what I mean? So I that stuff takes work, y'all. Nothing comes easy, yo. Whether it's relationships, uh, 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 your job or your career, your lifestyle, your health, all of that stuff takes work. So before you start making these resolutions, before you start doing this new year, new me stuff, make sure it's realistic. Make sure they're realistic goals that you can accomplish. There's nothing wrong with starting off with a small goal. You know what I mean? Let's just say if you want to lose weight, don't be like, I want to lose 80 pounds. I want to drop 80 pounds by I don't know, by May. That's a lot of work. That's a whole lot of work. But a small goal is, I'm going to get up every morning and I'm going to go for a 15, 20-minute walk. You know what I mean? That's doable, right? That's something that you can measure and not get disappointed by, you know? Or, I'm going to start intermittent fasting. I'm going to start 16 and 8 intermittent fasting. That's a start. I want to lose 20 pounds by February. That's a start. You want to start small. You know what I mean? Financially, you want to save more money, right? I want to save $10,000 by the end of the year. Hey, that's dope. It takes a lot of work, man, a lot of sacrifice. Maybe you start off small. I'm gonna put $100 a paycheck away. That's a nice, realistic goal that you can accomplish. I'm gonna put 10%. I'm gonna put 10% of my paycheck away. Just say it like that. I would say that. I'm gonna put 10% of my paycheck away. Boom. That's nice. That's realistic. That's something you can do. Most people can put 10% of their paycheck away and not feel it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because you don't want to say, I'm gonna save $10,000. I mean, you could try it and do it, and maybe you can, but shit happens. You might have some bills come up and like, fuck, I gotta dip into this money, but I wanted to save this, and then you get discouraged and all this other stuff. So start small, and then work your way up. Maybe you do 10%, and you're like, oh, okay, and then like maybe a couple months, you're like, all right, I'm gonna put 15% away. You know what I mean? And then you just keep doing that. I don't, because I see a lot of people when they make these resolutions, they get disappointed. Yeah, gyms go crazy right about now. You straight, you right there. You know, even with relationships, whether it's your kids or your spouse or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you know, start small. We gonna go on date night every Friday night. You know what I mean? Something small. We gonna go to the movies every Friday, or we gonna go to our favorite restaurant. Once a month we'll go to a nice fancy place. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that. You start off small, way up a high tier of a higher tier of activity, say. Because I just see it all the time with people. They get these aspirations of yeah, I'm gonna do this year, I'm gonna do that, and then they fall off because guys, it's a lot more to it than just saying it. And then when they start to get into the meat and potatoes of making that happen, it's a lot more of a task than they thought it was going to be. Oh, that shit sounded good in my head, but now when we start putting this shit to practice, shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, everything takes work. So remember, when you're setting your vision boards and your New Year's resolutions and all of this other stuff, just remember, make it something that you guys can stick to. You know what I mean? Baby steps. What's up, Reaction PR in the building? What's up, Jeremy R? Yeah, 23%. I still right, and 23% is realistic. You know what I mean? I still think 23% is realistic, right? Because sometimes when you think about it, right, like yesterday, right, me and my wife were sitting talking, and I was like, yo, we could save so much money if we just cut out this bullshit that we do, right? Because we make, in between me and her, we make really good money, and it's like, where the fuck is this money going? Right? Now, not to mention, shit is just more expensive, right? But at the same time, even though shit is more expensive, we still make a decent, really, really good amount of money. So I'm like, yo, where the fuck is all this money going? So we sat down. I was like, you know what? If we cut this out, we could save this much money every month. And we just sat there and looked like, God damn, are we really? You know, like my wife, her thing is Burlington. I don't know what it is with women in Burlington Coat Factory. What is, ladies? What is it about Burlington Coat Factory? They even call it Coat Factory. I think it's just Burlington now. What is it about Burlington that it just attracts you guys like moths to a flame? What is it about Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Ross that attracts you guys like moths to a flame? Y'all go in there talking about I got a deal on all this shit, but then when you add that shit, I'm like, God damn. Like you got a deal, but look how much you spent. You know what I mean? You know, now I have my vices, right? You know, my shit was food. You know, whether I was eating healthy or not eating healthy, it didn't matter. I just food, yo. And it wasn't me just, it was like, for example, like I like the Korean steakhouse. Korean barbecue is fucking fantastic, right? Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, I better go here. Korean barbecue is fantastic. I'm about to say I left my damn badge home. Korean barbecue is fantastic, right? That's $30 every time I go. You know? And I ain't done eating after that. I gotta eat some more. You know, DoorDash. Fucking DoorDash. I don't even want to month. I want to look. I don't want to look. You know what? Maybe I'll do that tonight. We'll do that on the stream tonight. Right? But DoorDash, yo. I spend a ton of money on DoorDash. Gotta cut that shit out. I'm sure it's probably more, but I probably conservatively spend, I'm gonna say I spend at least $1,000 a month on DoorDash. And it's probably more than that. But I'm gonna just say maybe about $1,000 a month I'm spending on DoorDash. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Hobby Lobby and Target, man. Listen, Burlington used to be legendary before they dropped the Coke factory. It was like, yeah, hit that like button, guys. We got 20 in here. Hit 20 likes. But you know what I mean? That's stuff that I could cut out of my fucking budget. Like, you know, maybe DoorDash on the, you know, on Friday or something, right? See if y'all can hear this. It might, the filters on the speaker, the filters on the microphone might not let y'all hear that, but man, this fucking car moves now, boy. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, um, but yeah, like, so she, me and her was talking, I'm like, yo, yeah, I could cut the DoorDash down. And it's, you know, now granted, I'm not just buying food for me on DoorDash. I'm buying that shit for the kids, and it's my fault because the kids be like, Daddy, we hungry. Can you order us something to eat? And I'll be lazy because I don't feel like cooking. I'll be tired at the end of the day sometimes, and I just be like, all right, whatever, you know. But I'm gonna cut that shit the fuck out, right? So I told her, I said, look, I'm gonna cut down my door dashing, right? You gonna cut this fucking Burlington and Marshall shit out, okay? Like, them people should not know you by name. Them people in that store should not know your first name. They shouldn't know who you are when you come bopping into that door. They shouldn't know you so much that they say, you know what, you should come work here part time. You get a 30% discount. Like, that's wild. You shouldn't go there so much that your husband be like, you know what, yeah, maybe you should get a fucking part time job there. Man. Yeah, I don't want the poor police on my ass, but they cool people. I be looking out for them. They look out for me. God dang it. Anyway, but yeah, you know what I mean. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's just things you can do with your money like that. Being fiscally responsible is a lot of people's resolutions. So, like I said, instead of being like, I'm gonna save 10 grand this year, be conservative about it. Just start small. I'm gonna save $100 a paycheck. I'm gonna save $200 a paycheck. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna cut this back. Right? I'm gonna cut this back. I'm gonna start taking my lunch to work instead of getting lunch every day. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So just be realistic with your goals, guys. You know what I mean? I want to see people be successful in 2025. I want to see people thrive in 2025, right? You know, think about it, right? A lot of people, especially nowadays, they want things easy. They want things to come easy. And not everything comes easy. And that's something that you got to remember. Not everything comes easy. You know what I mean? Date night every other week. DoorDash is almost a Rico. That's funny. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, every time, like, yeah, for as far as go back to the relationship, like Reaction just said, if you get paid every other week, then date night every other week. Date night on payday. You get paid every other Friday. There you go. Go to a nice dinner. Take her to Cheesecake Factory and get her some popcorn shrimp, some strawberry lemonade. You know what I mean? Damn, they come flying in this bitch. What the fuck going on here? They must got a meeting or something. Speaking of the port police, they just came flying in this bitch. But I ain't gonna say go to Ruth's Chris or Capitol Grill or nothing like that. I ain't gonna say go to Fleming's or nothing like that. Something decent. Where you gotta kinda, maybe business casual, or whatever y'all like to do, right? Like me and my wife, we like to go to a spot called Jilly's. That's one of our favorite little spots. Go there, you can sit down, eat some good food, drink good for a good deal, watch some sports or whatever, or we go with the cousins or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what we do. That's what we do. You know, and then shake it up a little bit. Take her somewhere she ain't used to. What'd you say? Do an allotment for your savings that goes to a savings account to which you don't have a debit card. That's something that's right. Exactly. And I actually started doing that. So like I got a Navy Federal account, right? My wife works for the feds, so I got a Navy Federal account. And I think I got a card. It's in the house somewhere. Actually, it might be in here. But I don't use that account. I don't use it. I don't go there. I got my bank account. We got our joint account. I don't even use. I got like I got a. I don't even use it. So I started putting money away to that account now. All right. I'm like, y'all, yeah, because if I see this shit when I go into my regular bank that I use all the time, I see, but yeah, you got a good idea. I'm a op. Oh man, shit! I wish I was a op. They get paid. I ain't shit. I'm broke. Oh man, I'm not even allowed to know what my wife do. But yeah, you know, that's a good idea. When you save that $100, put it in an account. You don't put it in an account where you gotta go to the bank to withdraw that shit. Cause how many of y'all going to a bank to withdraw that shit? You not. You not. You know what I mean? Especially me. Ain't no Navy Federal near me. I think the nearest Navy Federal is by my mother's house, and that's like 30 minutes from my house. And I'm not about to make that trip to go take some money out the bank. That's just gonna sit there. And then logging in the Navy Federal is a pain in the ass. So like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna put it in my little credit union joint. I'm just gonna put it there. Maybe your goal is to buy more crypto. But start baby steps. You know, every paycheck I'm gonna put $100 toward crypto or whatever it is you can afford to do. You know what I mean? But like I said, guys, just y'all get the point. Be realistic in your goals. Professionally, maybe you want to open that business that you've been planning on. You know what I mean? Just do it. Like my dad had a good analogy. I don't know if I'm using the word. Maybe it's an analogy. He's like, you want to open a hot dog stand? Don't be sitting there thinking about all the shit you need to do. Oh, I need to get a hot dog cart. I need to get this. He said, nigga, go buy some hot dogs, put that shit in some hot fucking water, and go on the corner and sell hot dogs. It's that simple. My father was like, look, y'all niggas is analytical. Y'all think through everything. I just do the shit. He said, I'm not smart enough to know that I can't do certain shit. He said, I'm not smart enough to know that I'm not supposed to be able to do certain shit. And I just do it. And the shit always work out for him. He's right. He's right. And I started doing that shit more. I'm like, yeah, you know what? He's right. I think through a lot of shit. I'm always looking at shit exploitatively and planning. I just need to do the shit, right? Like when I told you I started frying up chicken and turkey, I just fucking did it. I didn't think of all the logistics and this and that. I just said, you know what? Let's throw some oil and some fucking pots and just start frying some turkeys. Throw some oils and some pots, start frying up some fish and some chicken. Shit is mine is easy. This year, my goal this year, right, is to buy a zero-turn lawnmower, a fucking weed whacker, and a push mower, and I'm about to go out this bitch and get some of this grass money. That's a realistic goal. You got USAA, Jeremy? That's what's up. Drop money in there every week. I hate going to the city. Yeah, right, exactly. It's a great way to save money. I hate like when I have to log into my fucking Navy Federal. This shit is like it's a pain. I'm like, fuck this. So that's why I don't use it. I was going to use it, and I was like, man, this shit's annoying. So there you go. Boom, over there, and then that's where it's at. But I'm gonna buy a lawnmower, nice zero turn. I think my homeboy said he about to sell his, so I might just buy his. I might be cheap and just buy his shit instead of buying something new. Zero turn, or I don't know. I thought about like Facebook Marketplace got a couple on there. I can fix them. I can fix the lawnmower myself. But regardless, I'm gonna get a zero turn push mower, weed whacker. I got a trailer already. I got a truck, and I'm gonna just go to this bitch cut grass on the weekend. Get up early in the morning on the Saturday and the Sunday. And I'm not trying to make a fucking mint. I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna start off at like, I don't know, 10 lawns a week, 20 lawns, and I'll do 10 lawns on every other week, or 10 lawns every other week. 5 on Saturday, 5 on Sunday, or all 10 on the Saturday, and then the next week another 10. Try to stagger them shits or whatever, and just make a few dollars. And if the shit take off, the shit take off. Some people use 75-25 rule for budgeting. You spend 75, you save 10%, invest 15 of every paycheck. That's good advice. That's good advice. That is great advice. But you got the Spanish fellas out here, my Spanish compadres out here. They making like $50 a lawn, yo. And they getting that shit done quick. But they be selling the equipment on like Facebook Marketplace. And I'm looking at them like this shit must be broke if they selling it. But I'm like, I could fucking fix it. I fixed the lawnmower I got, but I got like an old ass John Deere that I use for my yard. Right? But I fixed that shit. I redid the carburetor and some more shit. I fixed that shit up in a day. Got that shit running and working in a day. So I'm pretty sure I could do the same with one of them. You know what I mean? But regardless, I'm gonna get me one, and we're going to make some money. You know what I mean? I just want to make I just want to make a few bucks. If I could make our mortgage every month, or at least, like let's say if I could make 60% of our mortgage each month, just cutting grass and doing other little hustles that I already do, that's a win. You know, that we could put the mortgage in the savings account, or put extra money on the mortgage every month and pay the house down faster. You know what I mean? But these are little, like I said, baby steps. The baby steps first is to buy the fucking lawnmower, get the weed whacker, and start cutting. That's the baby step, and then we'll go from there. I mean, so I really wish everybody a happy new year. I'm probably going to stream. I got a lot of shit going on tomorrow, so I can't promise y'all I'm going to stream tomorrow. I want to. But I got so much shit going on. People coming over the house. That's another thing. My wife, like, she want to start hosting stuff a lot. Like, we didn't really start. We've been in our house for like, I don't know, like 13 years, and we haven't really hosted anything like that. So now we're starting to host more. So tomorrow we doing like a little seafood New Year's Eve thing. I'm gonna do a whole seafood boil, and then I'm gonna fry up some catfish and some whiting. I'm gonna probably throw some ribs on the grill, get some ribs jumping, and then like some pizza and shit for the kids that's coming over. And then we gonna chill, play some games, and ring in the new year with some family and friends. So I gotta prepare for that. But if I get that shit done beforehand, then I'll probably jump on the stream and we do something for an hour or something like that, and then proceed on. What up, JR? Yeah, man. So we'll see. But what y'all like in y'all seafood boils? That's a good question. What y'all like in y'all seafood boils? So let me tell you what I put in mine. I think we had this conversation before. I love so my wife wanted me to put these scallops in there, and I said, I don't think you want me to put the scallops in there. They're gonna go fast, you're gonna get pissed. Right? So I don't like putting scallops in seafood boils. First off, they're expensive. First off, I don't want y'all to eat my fucking scallops because they're expensive. I'd rather put that shit in something else for me. But I digress. Crawfish is a must for me in a seafood boil. Shrimp, crab legs, snow crab legs, right? That goes in a seafood boil. I throw corn, potatoes, and I throw like a, I throw a couple of like, I throw a couple of whole onions in it, like maybe 2 whole onions. I don't know what it is about onions when they soak up that flavor and it's whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then what else? Mussels. And what else I put in there? I like octopus. I like octopus in my seafood boils. Now everybody was like, ugh, like the little baby ones, the little small little baby ones. I toss some little bitches in that bit. They be delicious. They be delicious. So I like putting octopus in there. My brother like he put some calamari. I'm like nigga, like no. I'll fry up some, and I might do that. I got a lot of calamari in the house. I might fry up some calamari and put it out there. Oh, and I'm probably gonna do a blooming onion. I would learn how to do that shit. I learned how to do a blooming onion. Anyway, but that's what I put in my. What am I missing? What am I missing out of my seafood boil that I could put in there? Crab, shrimp, potatoes, corn, eggs. Eggs. That's right, bro. Eggs. You do turkey sausage, onions, peanuts. Peanuts in a seafood boil? I've never heard that. JR said octopus or squid. He said, no, I'm good. I've never heard. Now, andouille sausage, I use that, JR. That's right, and garlic. Yeah. So I make the butter. I make garlic butter sauce. So like I'll put a little garlic in like the seasoning like inside the water, but I use garlic butter sauce after that. Like I learned that shit from Houston. When I went to Houston and had that garlic butter sauce, that shit was amazing. I've never heard of peanuts in a seafood boil, though. Never heard of that. Or you talk about like on the side, bro. Like you're not putting them in the pot, are you? You just got peanuts on the side. Put them under the basket. They have the seafood boil seasoning great after the boil. I might, huh? Yeah, yo, Josh said peanuts is crazy. I might, I don't know. Y'all might have to try that. Put them in the pot, but outside the basket. Okay, I got you. Why? Because once you lift the basket up, they're gonna float. I might have to try that, y'all. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to try. You know what? I'm gonna get a bag of peanuts. I'm gonna let you know, bro. I'm gonna let you know how that shit tastes the day after. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you up that night. I'm gonna text you like, yo, that shit slap. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So I'll do that, yo. I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea. Yep. I'm gonna give it a shot, yo. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. What's that? Depends on how the seasoning is. So now that's another thing, right? Do y'all like your seasoning spicy, or you kind of like where y'all at on y'all spicy scale? Where y'all at on your spicy scale? Y'all like fucking nose running spicy? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nose running spicy, the top of your fucking head itching spicy, or you kind of like where y'all at? If it's a little spicy, the boil is awesome. All right, because some people like that shit. Like they crying almost spicy. Like they like they fucked up, but they can't stop. You know what I mean? So like me, I kind of do. I like to do half and half. So I'll do half. I forgot. It's this Louisiana boil seasoning that I use. I love it, but it's spicy. So what I do is I use half the bag instead of the whole bag, and then the other half I do this garlic and herb boil joint, and that shit be coming out pretty good. Slight spice, but that's what hot sauce is for. I like Tabasco in mine. With that hot sauce with the gal on who Chris no, I don't know with the gal on it. Who's that? With Crystals? No, Crystals ain't got no girl on. I don't know. If you're dealing with the sniffles, then put in a few drops of hot sauce. You know. But yeah, so like for me tomorrow, because it's gonna be a bunch of people, I'm not going to. I like it not on the like I like it kind of in the middle toward the end, a little bit spicy, if you know what I'm talking about, like on the spectrum. So tomorrow I'm gonna just keep it even. I'm gonna keep it even, like like a nice little bit of spice, but savory with the other stuff, so everybody can they have fun eating it. Like my mother just come and she just wanted because she want me to do the garlic butter sauce that I make because she loved putting the garlic butter sauce on the corn. And I ain't gonna lie, garlic butter sauce on that corn be fucking fantastic. And she just love that shit. She's like, yeah, she want me to do that. But I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, so with corn, right? If you just making corn, let's just say you steaming some corn, right? Or boiling corn or whatever. If you put some Tony Chachere's, sprinkle some Tony Chachere's on the corn, some butter and some Tony Chachere's, or you mix some Tony Chachere's in with the butter, and you pour that shit on the corn, it's the best shit you ever tasted. It's the best corn you ever tasted. You haven't tried one with clams yet? Clams are yo, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I forgot about clams. I'm gonna throw some clams in that bitch. I love a good clams. Maybe I'll substitute the mussels. No, I could do mussels and clams. I could do mussels and clams. Clams do be jumping. With the Old Bay go into the season. The Old Bay go into the boil season. I usually sprinkle some of that in there, and I usually sprinkle it in my garlic butter sauce too. You know what I mean? Oysters in a seafood boil. I guess you could do that. I like clams though. I do love me some oysters though. I love raw oysters. I love raw oysters. Oh my gosh. Where was that? I was at the Kim Klasick thing. I was at the Kim Klasick election day thing. Um, and we was at this place called Riley's Oysters in Timonium, and they had dollar oysters, yo. I was wearing them bitches out, yo. I think I had like 2 dozen oysters, yo. I had like 2 dozen oysters. I was wearing them shits out. They say it's good for your libido. They say it's good for your libido. The few seafood boys you had was good. That's what's up. Yeah, Jr. That shit. Yeah, that's yeah. That's like cause oh my gosh, now my mouth watering because I can't wait to eat this fucking boil, yo. But most people come like it's either that or like my wife's family. They coming over because they want some fried catfish. They had fried catfish on Thanksgiving, and they was like, when you making some more? So I got another case of catfish. I got a case of whiting. So I'm probably gonna do whiting and catfish. We back. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. My phone overheated. My phone overheated. All right, cool. I'm trying to figure out these iPhones, boy. I tell you, phone overheating and shit. It's not even hot outside, and I ain't even have my heat on like that. Anyway, but yeah, um, that garlic. I can't wait to eat this food, yo. But most of my wife's family, they want some catfish or the whiting. You know what I mean? Um, but we're gonna have a good time tomorrow. We're gonna have a good time tomorrow. We're gonna ring in the new year, and I wish everybody success, man, in this new year. See, Montoya, they had lobster and baby octopus. Baby octopus is good, yo, especially when it soak up all of that fucking flavor. Kwanzaa day number 5. Is that what the day is? Day number 5 of Kwanzaa? Yeah, my phone overheated. That's why, guys. So, anyway, guys, I'm about to go do some work real quick. I gotta fix some printers and some other stuff. So, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Again, if y'all new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon, share the stream. Anyway, guys, until next time, it's Canon Hotep saying be blessed. What's up, Yosef? Happy New Year to you too, yo. It's Canon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problem of its own. Worry about today and make those New Year's resolutions realistic. Baby steps.